He's just a little guy, but man, can he fight the #1 ranked flyweight contender. This division has really appealed to the fans over the last several years, and this man has made himself undeniable, gets his first title shot in the UFC too.
You know, John, these guys are small, but I believe that it's one of the most skilled divisions in the entire UFC, and this gentleman has really separated himself from the pack. He has done everything necessary to put himself right on the verge of doing something special. He believes that he's going to get it done tonight. Every part of him believes that he's the best. Now he has to go out and show it.
No man should weigh 125 pounds. I mean, let's be honest, but that is a package of skill and will and grit that looks a whole lot like a future champion. Here he is, my 2023 Fighter of the Year and the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion, ALEXANDRE Pantoja. Pro debut at 17 years of age in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Finally breaks through to win the undisputed UFC title at 33 years of age. He is as watchable and as well-rounded as any fighter in the sport. And in advance of his first title defense at our fighter meeting, he said, now the focus is getting my pound-for-pound due. I know I'm the best flyweight in the world. I'm out to prove that again tonight. But I want to show the masses that I can be the pound-for-pound king, and he might just be that guy. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this Flyweight Championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, early round action here featuring the American top team trained flyweight contender, Alexandre Pantoja. Injuries limited him to just one appearance in 2020, but now he is back in a more regular competing cycle, and the results really speak for themselves. This man poses danger everywhere. The danger factor particularly high on the ground when it comes to his submission game, but if you sleep on him on the feet, he'll put you to sleep. Just ask Matt Schnell. Punch got blocked there. Oh, nice. Oh, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him there.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick.
Pantoja gets caught with that punch. Takedown defense holds up. Now Johnson working on a choke. Out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Great submission defense.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Pantoja's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Move. Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Great on the ground. Let's go.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Pantoja.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
His work, I'm gonna stand this up.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Big ground and pound.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, right into mount.
Johnson's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here.
Short elbows.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Johnson.
Let's start all over again.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Pantoja's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Johnson's right back to the full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Vamos sair daí dessa posição agora. Let's go. You gotta come out of there.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Knee on belly.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnson.
All right, fica assim, relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
All right, here we go. Our next round is underway, and how about the submission game?
He's wobbling now. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount. And now all of a sudden...
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pantoja. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Scramble, scramble.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Pantoja. All right, side control now.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Pantoja. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Pantoja's in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes. Nice.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Watch guillotine. That guillotine is very tight. Struggling to finish.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Good work from the top here by Johnson.
Nice defense.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Johnson gets the takedown. He's having his way with him here.
Changing the position.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pantoja. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Pantoja's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Seconds winding down in round two. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Round three next. All right, so that round is in the books. Johnson's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood. But when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood is affecting him. Now, you could want to be there as much as you want to, but you got to do things better defensively, or ultimately he's going to get you out of there. He's got to move his head, he's got to stay out the center line, and he's got to press forward, put his opponent on his heels.
All right, put well. All of a sudden, we got a new storyline in this one, the cut on his forehead. We will keep an eye on it as this next round gets underway.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Get them out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Lands a big elbow there. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Pantoja's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
This is a terrible position.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Drops down inside the net. Pantoja's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
That guillotine is tight. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Demetrious Johnson ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Johnson. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Level change there, goes for the takedown. And now he's got the back.
Oh, right into mount.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pantoja. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. And now he's in a guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, and he's out. Hammer fist here by Pantoja.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Pantoja is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. 15 seconds to go.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, breathe, respira, respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down. You gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good.
That was a slick transition. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Pantoja.
Watch armbar here.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Johnson's back to the north-south. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here.
Look at that, that's tight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold.
Now trying to trap an arm.
Now he's in trouble. Oh, that's it. That's it.
You need to work on this position.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Kimura into the armbar. Oh, wow.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Pantoja's now dealing with a cheat cut. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Let's work. You still walk. You need to work.
45 seconds remain in the round. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Johnson. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Straight right is there.
Good kick.
All right, now touches him with that left hand.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnson. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Johnson's right back to the full mount here. Three minutes now to go in the fight. Pantoja's in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Johnson. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Johnson's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pantoja's eye starting to swell now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees, push at the hips, create some distance. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
1 minute to decide this one. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling. He's got to be careful here.
15 seconds remain in the round. All right, so once again, the champion takes all the best shots from the #1 contender. It goes the full 25-minute distance tonight. I think the champion might have just eked it out.
Just eked it out. I mean, this was as close as a close championship fight comes. He got pushed at every level of this fight. He got pushed at every moment of this fight. But I believe he got it done. I believe he will keep his championship.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 48-47, Johnson. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47, Pantoja. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47. Declared the winner by split decision. And still, the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC Flyweight Champion.
PlayStation